Pure. We're live, buddy. Yeah. So it's 100 cards total, correct? Got it. All right. Um, did you import your deck? Okay. What were you complaining about that you weren't able to do? What?
Whatever it is that you just did.
Not too sure. Trying to. Oh, that should do it. Yep.
Why are you hitting the buttons? Like, what are you doing?
Okay, you ready?
I mean, do you? Yeah, I guess so. I got a shuffle.
Yep.
So draw 7.
Yeah.
You
What?
picked an uncommon commander.
Uncommon.
Okay.
What? You want me to pick a common commander?
No, you just need a legendary creature to be your commander. That's basically it. It's just, I mean, whenever a land you enter, gain 1 life and draw a card. So you built a landfall deck. Okay, so you built a control landfall deck. Wow, real original.
Okay. I don't even know what that means, but sure.
Well,
Why? Do I
your
need to have?
command.
I don't. I don't. Do I
You
need to
don't
have?
have no. It's just odd. There aren't that many legendary creatures that are common. That's all, or uncommon. They're usually like a more rare variety, but it'll still work. It's not that it won't work. It's just that I've never really seen one.
Okay. So shut your face.
Well,
Jeez.
so draw your 7 cards.
Uh, okay. Mm,
Okay, that's an interesting opening hand.
oh, we didn't roll,
We
right?
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still drawing.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. I'll roll the dice. I'll keep this one. All right, you ready?
Yep. 14.
14. 15. You go first.
Nice. So I don't draw, right?
You do draw on the first time. In
Okay.
standard, you don't draw. And your
Oh,
health total goes down to 25.
okay.
All right, let's roll.
So
Do this shit.
I draw.
You draw a card, and then you play your cards.
Okay. So, um,
Comes in tapped. Oh, Simic Guildgate. How cute. All right, my turn.
mhm.
Hit the wrong button. Hold on. Swamp.
Swamp it
Pass.
up. How do I... E, right? There we go. Okie dokie, sir. Um,
Nobody else is gonna play tonight, man.
I don't know. Um, okay. Uh, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Draw for turn. And I'm gonna play another swamp. And I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. And pass. Oh, wait, this guy comes over here. But I'll still pass
What do
anyway.
you got there?
I still pass. I said
Oh,
pass, I'll pass.
that's fine. He's still. It doesn't matter. He's still. You don't have to say summoning sickness is over. That's an automatic thing. Are you really playing a slivers deck?
What's up?
You really gonna play a slivers deck?
What are you talking about? Just come
That's a
on.
sliver. That's a
Okay.
sliver
You just
card.
said I was playing a landfall deck. Like, make up your mind. Which one
You
is it going to
can.
be?
Well, what are your creatures? You can be multiple things. Are your creatures mostly slivers?
My creatures are my creatures, so mind your own business.
All right. Well, whatever, man. Play this land.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play Saver. That's gonna make this guy a 2/2, and he's dead.
Make who a 2/2.
So he's a 1/1. This
Uh-huh.
card says target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn, and I create a food token. So he is now a -2/-2, which means that he goes to a -1/-1, which means he is gone. And I create a food token,
Nice.
which is this little token here. Fool's Oats. You being the fool.
Okay. That's fine.
And it's going to tap 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn.
All right. Thank you very much. So, draw. So, I'm going to draw.
You think Modest will ever actually play?
No. He's
I don't think
afraid.
so either.
He's
I think
afraid.
I don't think it's so much fear. I think he's salty.
Hmm.
He's a salty bitch.
Yeah. It's possible. It's possible.
Because he wants to play like the old school Magic from the '90s, which is fine. Except that's not how the game's played anymore.
Yeah.
Cytoplast Rootkin, an elemental mutant. Okay, this creature enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Okay. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may move a counter from this creature to that creature. Each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Move a 1. Oh, cool. So he's just a counter fucking. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a cool one. My turn?
Wait. I didn't. I gotta. Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay, untap. I'm going to play this funny little biscuit. So this is an Oak Hollow Village. I can tap it for a forest to spend mana only on creature spells, or it's a regular one.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to use that to... I'm going to pull out my Commandar for 1, 2, 3. And It's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Untapped. I don't have upkeep. Okay. Uh, let me see. I am going to attack.
It's your 4/4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a 3/3.
I do have a 3/3. You are correct. So they'll take 4 damage.
So I'm just gonna eat the
That's it.
damage. Just
Yeah,
gonna eat
I'm
the
not gonna.
damage.
I can't block with him, so
Yeah. So he is now tapped, correct?
he is. Yeah, so he's tapped. So that means you can't block with him.
Okay. So now it's on you.
Yeah, unless you want to do something else in your second main phase.
Not right now.
Okay, you still got open mana, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't worry about all that.
I'm gonna draw. No, that's exact. Untapped mana is why I have trust issues.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
As
go
you
ahead and
should.
we're gonna play my forest.
Okay. Play your
Put him
forest.
over here. So I'm gonna.
Oops.
You can't tap him. Stop
I'm sorry.
touching my
I'm
cards,
sorry.
man.
I was trying
It's
to hit Alt.
it's very uncouth
I was
of
trying to
you.
hit Alt.
Okay, so then I'm gonna play Honor Dry Leader. So when this guy enters, put a 1/1 counter for each squirrel and food token you control. So that's gonna be
You
2.
have one, yeah. And this guy has.
And then whenever
plus
another
2.
squirrel you control enters, you put a 1/1 on him as well. So that's gonna tap for 2. It's gonna 2, 1, 2, 3 for him. And then I am going to
Wait.
pay
Why does he
what?
get more? Because it just says when he enters he gets 1/1, and then when
For
another one
each
comes in he enters.
yes.
Okay, but
For each food and squirrel. So he gets 1 for the squirrel, 1 for the food, because there's just a food and a squirrel. So you
okay.
get +2/+2. Then what's going to happen is
If
now
another squirrel comes in, you get another one.
you get another +1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to forage.
Mm-hmm.
So now I put a 1/1 counter on every squirrel I have. I'm going to sack this food.
Okay.
I'm going to put another one. I'm going to put him out. Another squirrel's going to come out. Okay, so he's going to get another one. Then I put a 1/1 token on every squirrel. So he now gets a 1/1, and he gets 4/4. So he's now 5/5. And I'm tapped out.
Okay. And you're done here?
Yeah, no, actually, I'm going to attack with my... No, you know what? I'm not going to attack.
Okay.
I'm going to hold.
Okay. So it's on me?
Now it's on you.
Okay. Untapped. No upkeep. I am going to draw.
Let's see what we got here. A Thallid. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a spore counter on a Thallid. Remove 3 spore counters from Thallid. Put a 1/1 green sapling creature token onto the battlefield. Quite spicy. Did you pay the mana? I
Yeah.
don't see any tapped lands at the bottom.
Relax, relax, relax. You were
I'm
like
not relaxing.
distracted me with your speech.
Untapped mana gives me trust issues.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I'm tapped for that one.
Good.
Relax. Jeez.
I'm relaxed.
I didn't even place down a land yet. I just placed that one down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, uh, you said that's 4/4, and then
Mm-hmm.
this is 2/2. Wait, no, this is 5/5, and this is
That's a 5/5, yeah.
and that's 2/2, and this is 3/3.
And it's a 3/3. Yep.
Okay. See, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. I am gonna untap all my mana,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna draw. Okay, and I'm gonna play Temple of Malady, which is gonna come in tapped,
Okay.
and that's gonna allow me to scry 1.
Okay.
So scry is I can take this and put it at the
Yeah,
bottom of
I
my
know.
deck.
Take it.
No, we're gonna put
You
this.
can leave it at the top, or you can put it at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna move this to the top of my library, so that's good.
Very good.
Okay. So the next thing we're gonna do here
Mm-hmm.
is we are gonna play. I'm gonna tap Forest and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Tap Forest and 2. Yeah, I'll tap a Forest and 2. And I am going to. I'm going to play this card, which is Stew the Conies. Target creature you control deals damage equal to the power to target creature you don't control. So I'm going to take my
Create a food
Honored
token.
Dry Leader. Yep. So my Honored Dry Leader is going to do 5 damage to your mutant, which should kill him because he's only a 4/4, right? Okay. What do you got here? Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains reach until the end of turn. Untap it.
Huh?
Okay. So then he doesn't die, but I still make a food token, which is good.
Okay. So I saved
Now,
my guy. I can put this in the
you
graveyard.
did. Yeah, and he gets +3/+3, so he's now a much bigger creature.
Yep.
But that ends at the end of this turn.
Mm-hmm. But
So
I might
that's
as well
fine.
add it.
And I get a food token, which I'm immediately going to tap to make more squirrels.
So my
So
my turtle guy here is not. He's not tapped, right?
he is not tapped.
Okay.
But he is only a 7/7 until the end of this turn, and then
Yeah.
after that it's done.
Okay, but you
So
can.
food token comes in. These go up to 5/5.
So now it's 6/6.
Yep. Oh, he also has trample, just FYI, and menace, which
What?
means you require. So that means that you have to block with 2. Any excess damage that you block goes through.
Okay.
So now another squirrel comes in. Okay. And then he gets a 1/1 counter on him. And then everybody goes up 1. So now he is a 7/7 with trample and menace.
Okay.
This guy's going to stay over here to the left. So you have a 1/1 and a 7/7.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to attack you with my 7/7 right now because that's not going to be good. So I'm going to hold. And it is now your turn.
Wonderful. Untapped.
Mm-hmm.
My upkeep is put a spore counter on Tailid.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get a spore counter?
You can just use either a token, a loyalty counter. You could put a little you could use the 1/1 counter. I use the loyalty counters when it's just a counter up. That's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion.
Okay. So Okay, and then I move it over here. And this went down to back to 4/4.
He goes back to a 4/4, yeah,
Okay,
because it's end of. Let me read.
and then
Yeah, because it says end of turn. So the end of turn was my end of my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Okay, so I gotta land here.
Nice.
Um, uh, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn here.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Whoops, I'm sorry, I did it again. Jeez.
Hmm. Keep moving my shit. Okay, so let's see. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna tap swamp. I don't know why that was like that. A swamp. Tap 3, and I'm going to play this. Feed the Cauldron. Destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less. If it's your turn, create a food token. It is my turn. I am going to kill that dude right there. And I'm going to create a food token. Put that there, which bumps him up. Boop, boop. And then I have, let's see how much mana do I have left. I have... Okay, so then I'm going to tap 2 mana. I'm going to forage again. I'm going to bring out another squirrel. He's going to get bumped up for another squirrel.
Who's foraging? This guy's the one that's making everybody forage, right?
Yeah, pay 2 and forage. I can either sack a food, or I can exile 3 cards from my graveyard. That's my commander. That's what he does.
Okay, but you're paying the mana tax for the 2, right?
Yeah, it's down here. So I paid 3 to cast the spell and 2 to do it, and I have 1 mana left.
Okay. Doing all this foraging, man.
This is what this deck does. It forages. So then I put a counter on. Put him out. Now there's another squirrel. He goes up to 9/9. Okay. Now you have a 4/4, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't block anything. Which means that I'm going to attack you with, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. Won't be enough to kill you. See, you got a lot of open mana and 2 cards. But you got green, so the only thing you can do in green is to buff this guy. Which I'll kill him anyway, because you're never going to be able to buff him up to a 10/10. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to attack you with these 3 cards.
Okay, what's the damage?
So it's going to be 10, 14, 17.
Okay. You done?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Thank you. I'm untapped. Got no upkeep.
Excellent.
Drawing. Okay. I'm gonna. What's the mana on this one? Righty. That. And then. Two. Right. Okay. So over here. Should have brought that one out a while ago. Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, you're attacking with your 4/4.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right, cool. I will. Yeah, you should have actually brought your commander out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't paying attention.
So it's okay. I'm gonna take the damage.
Okay. Thank you.
So he's tapped.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's a 3/3. Perfect.
I'm dead now.
Yes, you are dead.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait and to tell you my next move, or do you just want to die? So what you can do is what's called scoop, which means if you know that you're not going to win, you can just say I take my cards and I shuffle them up for the next round.
No, I shuffle them up for the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just so you know, the next thing I was going to cast was this called Second Harvest. This makes a copy of every token I have, which meant I would have a duplicate of all of the squirrels that I did, and I would just
And that's a
do
permanent.
overkill damage. So a permanent is any card that's on the table.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm asking if that was a permanent.
No, this is an instant.
Okay.
So it happens one time.
Yep.
It's called Second Harvest.
I could have sworn it said permanent on it. Oh,
It says it makes every token you control create a token that's a copy of that permanent. So a permanent is a term that's used for like any card that stays on the board. So like instants and sorceries don't stay on the board, so they're not permanents.
Yeah.
You want to play again?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Do you want to play against the same deck, or do you want me to try a different deck?
No, we played the same one because
Same one?
like I wasn't paying attention. I don't have another deck either, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to switch it up.
Oh. Wait, did I just put my damn... There's got to be a faster way to do this.
What are you doing?
Trying to put all the cards back so I can shuffle them.
Usually you just delete them and spawn the deck out again.
6.
Shit,
Okay.
I am keeping this motherfucker, even though this deck was disgusting, but I'm keeping it.
Okay, I am ready.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this deck. All right, let's roll some dice.
Got 18.
I got 13, so you go first again.
Okay. So I got my 7. I'm good with what I got.
Yeah, okay.
And I draw a card, correct?
You draw on your first turn, yeah.
Okay. End my turn. It's on you. Sorry.
All right. So you're just gonna draw land. Excellent.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing.
5 lands.
And then pass.
Okay. I draw. I'm going to play and land, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. To a forest and an island. Excellent. Okay. You're off your turn.
Mm-hmm. It's your turn.
Play. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a Jungle Hollow, and I gain 1 life,
Okay, and it's already tapped.
and it comes in tapped.
Yep.
So, oh yeah, up to change your life total.
Oh yeah. What was it? 25.
25.
Okay. You got 26. Oh yeah, because you got that
Yeah, because
land.
I got
Yeah.
1 for
Yep.
the Jungle Hollow.
Yep. I forgot. All right. Is it my turn now?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Draw, sir. I draw. Okay. Going to drop that there. I am going to put this over here. Okay, end my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't tap. Uh,
Yeah, you got it.
okay.
Interesting. Add 2 forests to your mana pool.
Yep.
Oh, that's an interesting mana dork.
Yeah. Thank you. Picked them
Draw a
myself.
card. Untap everything here. Put down another forest.
Is that a
And then
basic?
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's just basic. And then I'm
Oh,
gonna pay 3.
just
And I'm
drop
gonna
it on
play
this.
Peregrine Took. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, that many tokens plus an additional food token are created.
Okay, but isn't that a legendary creature?
He is.
You can have more than one legendary creature?
You can.
Oh.
You just can't have the same legendary creature on the board at the same time.
Oh.
So you can't have the same Peregrine Took, which doesn't matter in Commander because you can't have more than one of the same card. But yes, you can have multiple legendary creatures.
Food token are created instead. It's an
Right.
artificial with 2. Sacrifice this artifact. You gain 3 life. Sacrifice
Yeah, so
8 food
you can
tokens. Draw a card.
Yep.
Okay, so cool.
He is a cool card to have, especially for the forage deck, because every time I make a squirrel, I make a food. So
Yeah.
what happens is I have to get 1 food. Once I get 1 food, I have unlimited food.
Yeah.
Because every time I make a squirrel to forage, I get a food.
Okay. All right. My turn.
It is your turn.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to untap. I'm going to bring this guy to the forefront. I'm going to draw. Perfect. Now I'm going to. And then I'm going to place this land card down.
Okay.
I am going to. I need all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna tap this. This. And then I end my turn, so. Wait, whoop,
All right.
dang it, Bobby.
You brought your commander out, huh? Oh, you
Yeah.
tapped him for mana?
Yep. That's how I got him out.
Yeah, because it's a 5 mana thing. Shit.
Yep.
You actually have 1 free mana.
Yeah,
so you
I
know.
just realized that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because he
One
taps
green.
for 2.
Yeah.
That's a crazy powerful mana dork too for
Yeah.
two forests,
Yep.
and he's an elf. So Lana War Elves is 1 in a forest. So that's got some good value. Okay, untap, move Peregrine here, even though I'm probably never going to attack with him, even though he's a 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. I'm going to play a forest.
Okay. You got 4 mana.
We have 4 mana. I'm going to tap everything.
Okay.
I'm going to
Bring
bring
it up.
in my main man, Toski, the bearer of secrets.
Another legendary creature? This spell
Another
can't
legend.
be countered.
Wait, just wait. There's more legendaries.
Screw you.
Spell cannot be countered.
Had I known that, I would have brought out a bunch more.
Yeah, you can have as many
Spell
legendaries as you
can't
want.
be countered. Indestructible to the bearer's secret. Secrets attacks each combat if able. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He is disgusting and one of my favorite characters.
Okay. That's fine. I got some for everybody. Alrighty. What else you got? No, you're done, right?
Yeah, that's it. End of turn.
Unless you're gonna attack.
Not gonna attack.
Okay. I'm untapped. Bringing this person closer. Drawing. Okay. Cha.
I'm about to blow your mind next turn. So
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
and for the record,
What?
I do own these cards. These are real cards.
Okay. No, I believe you.
The only one I don't, there's like only 2 or 3 cards that I don't own in this deck. They're proxied because they came in the precon and I didn't buy the precon and they're wildly expensive.
Okay. Um.
Which is why I won't be playing this deck against Modest.
Okay. Um. So. Shane.
What are you streaming on?
Twitch.
YouTube?
Twitch.
Oh, you're on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
This Mongol pack is put. I'm going to go to. What am I doing here? Okay, so. Which mana should I use? Oh, I got more mana. I keep forgetting. I got the
You do.
mana. I got the mana, bruh. Got the mana for days. Alright, so I think I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm gonna tap 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna bring out this guy. Alright, he gets this here. Oh. There you go. Mm, okay. And that. I still have that and that. Mm, I'm gonna attack with.
Your commander?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take the 3.
You gonna take the hit?
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Take the hit then. Lovely. Lovely.
Feel good about yourself?
Tapped. And I still have 3 mana left. Yes, I end my turn, sir. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got a flaxcaster. You got a frog? That's
Hmm,
pretty crazy. Oh, he's got graft as well.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card for my turn.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And my boy Toski's gonna slide on over.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to attack this turn, just so you
okay.
know. Because he has to attack every turn he can.
Okay.
So now, get ready, because I'm gonna blow your out. You're gonna blow your fucking balls out
Mm-hmm.
of the water. I'm gonna play a legendary land.
You're gonna play
Those
what?
exist. Legendary land. 3-tree city.
Okay, what
As
does
it
this
enters,
do?
I have to choose a creature type. I'm gonna choose squirrel. No shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can add 1 mana, 1 colorless mana, or I can pay 2, choose any color, and add the amount of mana equal to the number of creatures of the chosen type.
Huh? Is that a spell?
That's a tap ability.
It's a tap.
But yes, casting a land is a spell, but
So is it a spell or not?
I mean, it is. If you're looking to counter it,
Mm-hmm.
it would be. I don't think you can counter lands. Technically, everything is a spell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I get that. But I'm asking you specifically, is this a spell that you have
I
to?
have. It is, but
And
if
if
you're
I
gonna
use a
cast,
spell card, can
if you use,
if I use an instant?
so if you use an instant, I have never actually encountered a situation where somebody's countered a land being dropped.
I'm
So
not
I'm
countering the
very
land being dropped. I'm countering what it does.
yes, but
So,
the land is it's. I got to look it up because nobody's ever actually tried to do that before.
see, I think
So
outside
nobody's
the
ever
box, man.
tried to counter a land. So I'm gonna look that up because
Yeah, we're not
that
moving
is.
from here.
Hold on.
You do that. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay. Can you counter a land? Nope. Okay. And I have always wondered this whether or not you can use a counter spell on land. I know.
Nope. Nope.
What are you doing downstairs, huh? All right, I'm back.
Okay, the answer?
Nope.
Uh huh.
Nope.
No.
Now, so lands are a special type of non-spell
Mm-hmm.
that cannot be countered.
Okay.
But pretty much anything else can be countered.
All right. Okay.
So I'm gonna pay Swamp
Mm-hmm.
and 2, and I'm gonna cast this Midnight Snack.
And what does this do?
At the beginning of your end step, if you attacked this turn, create a food token. And then I can sack it, and
No.
target opponent loses X life, where X
Now,
is the amount of life you gained this turn.
sir. Never mind, because I can't even do that anyway. So, okay, never mind.
Okay, perfect. So, ta-da! So that happened.
Okay.
So I got. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? So I have to attack with Toski.
Okay.
So he is just a 1/1. He is, however, indestructible.
Okay.
So you can block him with that 3/3, and then nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Other than I create a food token.
Yeah. Okay.
But actually, I create 2 food tokens because whenever a token is created, I create a food token as well. So I make 2 food tokens.
Okay.
And Toski is tapped.
And you're completed for the moment?
That is the end of my turn, yes.
Okay, sweet. I'm untapped. I'm gonna draw a card. Okay. Alright. So I am going to first off, I'm gonna move this over here, here, and here. And I am going to I'm gonna tap, tap, drop this bad boy over here.
About an hour ago.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm talking to my mom.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now I'm going to attack with
Okay.
I'll let you talk to your friends.
All right. So you're tagging me with 6.
mm-hmm.
3, 3, 3, 3.
Bobby.
Gonna have to take the damage.
Okay. Sweet.
You're tapped. All you got left is that 3/2.
Mm-hmm. That's all I have left.
That's all you got left is that 3/2, huh?
Yep, that's all I got left. But I still have mana though.
You do have mana.
So you should still have some trust issues.
Yeah. But green,
I may or
blue,
may
blue
not.
has
I may or may
blue
not
has
have
counters.
anything. Yeah.
Blue has counters. Green doesn't. All right. So you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'm gonna cast Path of Ancestry.
What is
That
that?
ability allows. So that's a land. It lets me add 1 mana of any color in my commander's identity where mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander. And then I scry 1.
Okay.
So I can cast any creature or any color.
Yeah, color.
As long
right?
as it
didn't say
matches.
creature. You can tap
I
it
can
for a color.
I can tap. Yes, I can tap this for 1 mana of any color in my commander's identity,
Mhm.
but it can only be used on a creature that matches my commander's identity.
So it has to be the same
squirrel.
black and squirrel. Okay.
It just has to be a squirrel.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's how that works.
All right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna tap. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna bring out an enchantment. It's called Doubling Season.
Mm-hmm.
If an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, it creates twice as many. If anything would put a counter, it creates twice as many counters.
Okay, so it just doubles what you get.
Doubles everything that I get, yeah.
So token or food, whatever, you double it.
A creature token or a counter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, token. So it creates double the amount of food, creates double the amount of everything. So.
Okay, so you're all tapped out.
I have 1 mana left, so I can't really do much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Toski's gonna attack again because he has to.
Why?
He has to attack every turn if able.
Okay, so I'm blocking.
You block him,
Mm-hmm.
so that's gonna create a food, but it's really gonna create 2 food
Because of the doubling.
because doubling, which means Peregrine Took is gonna create 2 more food, so I'm gonna get 4 food.
Okay.
And then the only one left is Mr. Took. So he stays. He's good.
Right.
They don't tap when they block, so you can block as many times as you want.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Sweet. All right, so I'm untapped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move this guy over here. So I am going to draw. Right. I'm gonna drop this here, which creates a life.
Mhm.
So +1.
And you draw a card.
Now I already draw.
Nope, you draw another card.
Oh, and I
So
draw
your
a
commander
card.
lets you place 1 life and a card draw.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm going to tap, bring him out.
High Rise Sawjack.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Okay, Alright, I am going to... This guy's dead,
No, he is indestructible. He can't die.
so he can't die.
No. The only way you can kill him is to put negative counters on him.
Okay. Okay, I believe you.
He's indestructible. Indestructible means he can't die in combat.
Mhm.
The only way you can get around indestructible is putting like a -1/-1 on him, which will then kill him. Because he'll be 0/0, and a 0/0 has no health, so they're dead. 0 toughness means they're dead.
Okay.
So you're gonna hit me with 9 health?
Yep.
Alright, I'll
You're
take
gonna
9.
take the hit?
Mhm.
Okay.
Gonna bring me down to 8. Life is a resource, my friend.
I'm going to end my turn.
Gonna draw. And then what I'm going to do is exile effect still. Okay, so I've been told by somebody who's watching the stream that you can also exile an indestructible creature if you have an exile effect.
Okay, you're watching the stream, you dork?
I'm not watching. Somebody else is watching the stream, and they texted me to give me the rule update.
Okay, sweet. Well, thank you. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
no problem.
Not
Yeah,
you.
fuck you.
Not you.
Yeah, no. No, not me.
Yeah.
And the guy that's watching can go fuck himself because Toski is indestructible. He can never die, and he will never die.
Wow. Right.
He is an unstoppable killing machine.
So you got a toasty complex.
He doesn't even have an arm. Look at his second arm is a claw.
Toski.
He's using a stick for a staff.
Yeah, he looks horrible.
Listen,
Looks horrible.
all right, he's not good. All right,
it's your
so
turn.
let me just win this game real quick
Okay.
because then we can play another one.
Yeah.
So here's what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna play my land for turn.
Mhm.
Surprise, surprise! It's another forest. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bring out my commander. This is Seed Miser. Oh, you remember Seed Miser?
Yeah. Go
Good
ahead,
dude.
get on with it.
Okay, so Seed Miser is going to. Let's see. What do I have? I played 3. So she's gonna forage. Oh, actually, you know what? Take it back. Hold on. I want to fix my tapped mana before I do anything again. So we're gonna tap this guy for black. We're gonna tap this guy for colorless and this guy for that, and then we're gonna scry 1.
Wait, for what? Who's scrying?
Whenever, so
Oh,
add
okay,
1
the
mana
land?
of any color. Yeah, the Path
Oh,
of
yeah.
Ancestry.
All right. So you you tapped the mana.
I tap that for mana.
Okay.
All right. So then what we're gonna do? Now we're gonna forage.
Mhm.
1, 2. This goes away.
And you're
Now.
foraging because of the
Seed
Seedmeister?
Seed Miser.
Nah,
So here's another thing.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Send him back.
I mean, you can't stop it.
I have an instance here. It
But
says
what does the
otherwise.
instant do? Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. Okay.
So kick rocks.
So that goes back to my hand,
I'll snap 2 mana over here.
and that's going to be before I forage. Okay. All right, well, I'll just pay 3 and I'll bring them back out again. You want to try to counter it again?
What's up? No, I can't counter it, but now you have less mana.
That's true. I do have less mana.
Yeah, so
I have 1 mana left.
yeah. So
Okay.
now what
So
you
that's
got?
it. That's going to be my turn. Toski's going to attack because he has to. You're going to block him, I assume, with your 2, 3.
Yep.
And then we're going to make a food. Actually, we're going to make 4 food.
Oh yeah.
We're going to make 4 food. All right. So you are up.
Okay. So 1 second. I just wanna. I'm going to draw, untap, and draw. Ba, 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 da, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba. Okay, so to move this over, this, this, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Uh, 2, 3. Do I want to do that? Do I really want to do that? Okay, I'm summon that.
Mongrel Pack.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to attack.
Okay, what are you attacking with?
Attacking with my whole crew.
So you got 9, 11 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. You need to. Okay, so I'm gonna block him with this, and I'm gonna block your command. Wait, where did that guy come from? Where'd the tower defense come from?
Yeah.
Creatures you control have +5, +0/+5, and gain reach. Okay,
So
that's fine.
I'm going to put that on.
Nope, you're not gonna put that on anyone. Read the first word.
What does it say?
What is the first word?
Damn it.
Creatures, plural.
Creatures.
Creatures.
So all
all
of my creatures. So all my creatures
get-
have +5.
They all have +05.
Okay.
So that means they're all gonna. There's nothing's gonna die. My stuff's
Yeah.
gonna die, but their damage won't go through.
Well,
So you're gonna do
two
3.
Two of them will.
You're gonna do 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And these two both. I'm gonna put these two in the graveyard.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
And then you get 5 damage.
I put that in the graveyard. Bring that
So
here.
nothing of yours dies because it blocks, but that instant goes in the graveyard.
And these are all tapped.
They are all tapped, correct?
Okay. So wait, how much? I didn't pay that tax. So
You got to pay the
whoops.
mana.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
All right, that's cool. Toski comes out. I'm gonna draw a card. Okay, I'm gonna cast Swarm Yard. So I can tap it and it regenerates target insect, rat, spider, or squirrel.
Okay.
So I can basically do that anytime, and then regenerate means that if they take lethal damage, they just come right back. That's what that means for this particular one. But it has to be a squirrel. An insect, a rat, a squirrel, or a whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So then I'm gonna pay 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna cast Hazel's Nocturne. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life.
So I lose 2 life.
You lose 2 life, I gain 2 life.
Okay.
Peregrine Took comes back.
Mhm.
Seed Miser comes back.
Do they come back tapped or do they come back?
They have summoning sickness, so they can't attack, but they can block.
Okay.
Now that goes into this graveyard.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see. So, give me 1 second. So the thing that sucks about this is I can only do this once. So I'm going to tap for 1.
Mhm.
Put a food. He is going to forage.
Mhm.
So that's going to make 1 squirrel token. So we're going to start with this. It's going to make 1 squirrel token. Doubling season is going to allow me to make 2 squirrel tokens.
Mhm.
Everybody gets a 1/1 counter. Every squirrel gets a 1/1 counter.
Mhm.
But doubling season means that they get 2 1/1 counters. So this goes up to a 3/3.
Mhm.
These are all 3/3s.
Okay.
And they have menace.
Great. What's menace again?
Menace means you need to block with 2 characters.
So what if I don't have 2 characters?
You cannot block.
Ah,
They are
okay.
unblockable.
Great. That's fantastic.
Isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So I am going to have to attack with Toski. He is a 3/3. You can block with your 4/1.
Mhm.
It will kill it.
And I will create 4 tokens.
And then you'll create 4 dog tokens.
How do I
But you
create
can't.
tokens?
But you can't block with it because you only have 1 blocker.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can't block.
Can't block, so I
Which
take
means
the hit.
you're gonna take 3 damage from Toski,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna draw a card because he did player damage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna create 4 more food.
Yeah. And we're good? You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Alright, I'm untapped.
Okay.
Bringing doggy over here. Going to draw a card. Okay. I am going to.
Oh, by the way, it says that you're playing Battlefield.
Does it? No, I
Yeah.
could have sworn I changed it.
Well, listen, I got the rules guy is fucking telling me shit. So
No.
apparently another guy wants to fuck up Toski too. I don't know about that. I don't like that.
Toski sucks.
Nobody fucks up Toski. Toski's
Toski
whooping your
sucks.
ass.
No.
Toski's about to be a
No.
fucking indestructible monster.
No. No. Can't. Greatest. So tap. Alright, I am going to set 2. Oh yeah. Tap him. Summon Wall of Roots.
Wall of Roots. Oh wow, you made a defender card. How adorable.
Yeah. Well, you know. I'm going to.
Why do you keep tapping your mana dork instead of using your mana?
He's a mana dork.
Yeah, I get it, but you
No,
can
but
also
this.
use him
Okay,
to.
but the actual lands, help me.
Okay, I'm just
See,
asking.
see how much mana I have left. If I'm
Listen,
looking at that, I don't know. You know what I mean? So I use it first.
I'm just curious. That's all.
Okay, so shut your face. Let me do my thing.
You can do whatever you want.
I does it. Okay, so she can tap for that. 1, 2. I have to tap for all of it. Okay, so he's got sickness. And I'll tap, 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 tap.
A wolf.
I get.
You gain life equal to the greatest toughness among other creatures you control.
So
you gain life
4.
equal to the greatest toughness, so you get 4 health. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not gonna matter, but it's not bad.
Yeah. So I am going to. You got 3, 3. Huh. So I don't care.
This guy's tapped.
I'm all tapped, but I'm still going to not care and attack.
Okay. I mean, you kind of have to. You don't have to, but. Okay, so you're gonna attack with everybody, right?
Yep. Take them
Okay.
all out.
I'm gonna tap this swamp yard, which means that my squirrels regenerate. So they're not gonna die.
Yeah, but not everyone's a squirrel.
Not everybody's gonna block.
Okay. So
Plus, I don't need this fucker anymore because I got 30 food. So let's see. First things first is we gotta start killing some of these fucks.
hmm
Who's doing the most damage here? So, okay. All right, I have to make sure that I actually have to block 4 because I'm gonna have to do that. So, I think this is gonna block him. This is gonna block him. And then these will block here. He's gonna die.
he's gonna create
these-
4 tokens.
He'll create 4 tokens. So
Mhm.
you should have gotten a stack of tokens when
Yeah.
you dropped the deck in.
I didn't get a stack of tokens.
Okay.
I
so
got
then we gotta,
what did I had like something, but I don't
a
think it's
1/1 green creature. We can find you a mongrel. Don't worry about it.
I need
We'll
4.
sort that out later. Yeah, we'll find it. Don't worry.
Mhm.
So what's gonna happen is swamp yard generate only 1 squirrel. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. I don't need your bullshit.
said
I'm
anything.
winning. No, not you. Stop your bullshit. Now he's trying to listen to me.
Trying to
I'm
rile you
gonna
up.
I'm gonna
Good.
talk to you. I am trying to win this fucking game. He doesn't know the fucking rules. Don't tell me this shit. He's got to learn. If I cheat and he doesn't find out, it's not cheating. It's like it's Munchkin rules.
Yeah, but if I beat you, it makes it all much better.
No, I'm gonna listen.
All right,
He
come
don't
on,
know
come
shit.
on. I
He's
need
got
my
to look
4
this shit up.
tokens. I need my 4
Whatever.
tokens. You're taking 2 damage.
I'm taking 2 damage.
Yeah.
I'm regenerating my commander.
But they
so
have
they're gonna go
sickness.
here. No, they don't have summoning sickness. They just regenerate.
Okay.
They just come back. These squirrels are dead because apparently regenerate only works on one thing.
Okay.
You get that, and now I got to find you a mongrel token.
4.
Well, I have to find 1 token to make a copy of it.
But my guys lived, right? Wait. How much?
No, they all die because
Oh,
they all
you
got.
had +2. Oh.
They only have 2-3 damage, so they
Okay,
all die.
My commander stays up here though.
He goes in the command zone, and then you have to pay 2 for the tax.
Yeah. Let me just make sure.
That's a 3/3. That doesn't help. That's white. There's no mongrel token in here. I gotta find you a green 1/1 token in here somewhere. So I can give you a slug. What is that? It's a 2/2. That's a rat. That's disgusting. You want a snake? No, that says death touch. So this is gonna be too confusing. I gotta try to find you. That's a bear. Why are there no? How can I not find a green 1/1 token?
Alright, don't forget to subtract the points from your life.
Yeah, no, I'll get there in a second. All right, well then you find the fucking token.
Alright, so I just search.
Yeah, right click and search.
Uh,
And you did 2 damage, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be green, right?
It does, but I mean, it doesn't. We can just say it's green as long as you remember.
They're not going to be on there that long.
No, I mean, you're going to have to block with them next turn. So, yeah, it's a dog. We'll say it's green.
Yeah.
So, make 4 of them.
Okay. So I just copy them? Or did
Yep.
you?
No, you can just you right click and copy and paste, and you should be able to make 4 of them. There you go. You made 4.
Okay. So that's tapped, right?
Yeah. All right. You get. Well,
Well, it's my turn, right? Are you done?
no. You attacked.
I did?
Now, yeah, you attacked me. Now it's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay, yeah. All right, sweet Christmas.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. All right, draw.
I'm about to lose anyway.
Not necessarily. This is fairly close.
Yeah. I need to do something real quick.
In life,
No. Just to make sure we're playing the way we should be.
well, we're not, but that's okay.
And then I need to -1.
Why is he a -1? Oh,
Because when I
oh,
right.
because you added mana to your pool.
Yeah. So when I tap him, I have to -1. So now he has 4.
Okay. I don't know why you don't. I don't know why you tap him instead of just normal mana. Oh, you
I
don't
didn't
have
have
any
enough.
normal mana.
I didn't have enough.
How many lands do you have in this deck?
Not many. Why?
Can you give me a number?
Like 30 something?
30 something's not bad.
Well, let me double check. Cha. Dex.
30 something's probably actually a little high for. You're getting mana
I
starved.
have
It looks like
33.
33. That's not terrible.
33. So it's your go.
My turn. Excellent. All right, I drew my card.
Mhm.
I'm gonna play the Guild Gate, which is gonna do. This comes in tapped, and then we're gonna do some shit. So
Go for it.
fuck it. I need the army, and I
Mhm.
need Toski to get big.
Alright. Big and beefy.
So
Start tapping away.
we're gonna start tapping.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna
And
tap it for
forage.
2.
Get your squirrels back.
So these guys come back.
Mhm.
Toski gets another
Another 2.
bunch of fucking shit,
Yeah. Cool.
and then we'll
Mhm.
tap another. He's not tapped.
Mhm.
Over here.
Okay.
Make 2 more squirrels.
Mhm. But they have sickness, right?
Yeah, they get summoning sickness, so they can't do anything.
Mhm.
Tapped. And I can do this one more time. 3 food tokens that are now gone. And Peregrine took's out, so that don't do shit.
Mhm.
So now these guys slide over here. We're gonna do that. I got this like allergy cough thing going on. It's very annoying.
Yeah. Same here.
So that's gonna be that turn.
Mhm.
He is not tapped, but he's not gonna do shit. Toski has to attack, so he's a 9/9.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to block him with probably a dog.
Your guy still has menace, right?
He does have menace, so you gotta block him with 2 dogs. So he's gonna kill 2 of those dogs.
Good. Didn't need him.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, so delete those.
Probably should have cracked the food. Get my life total up, but I didn't do that.
Alright, I am untapped, sir. I am going to draw a card.
Let me just make sure the fucking asshole watching here approves of my messages.
You have messages?
I just want to see if he's got any more comments.
Oh.
Listen, I've. This guy seems like the kind of guy when he plays Magic, calls over a judge every 15 minutes. It's like
With
he
you,
touched his top
probably.
card.
With you, probably we should.
What are you talking about? I am the judge. I'm Judge Dredd in this game.
Yeah.
I am the law.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I need to draw a card. So. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. You gotta keep your blockers up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. Draw.
Right, you just cheated to win. You cheated to win.
mean,
You cheated. I can tell. Hold on.
see that's
Hold
so
on.
in theory.
No.
Okay, go ahead. You reading my commander?
I'm reading everything, so shut your face for a second.
All right, take your time. Listen.
Just shut up. I just told you to shut up. That's it.
Okay.
Let me check. Okay, so attacks each combat fable. Card. Okay. Okay. What is giving you the food tokens?
Peregrine Took was giving me the food tokens.
Okay.
Oh, raid. So the way it worked was raid.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of your end step, if you attacked this turn, create a food token.
Mm-hmm.
Peregrine Took, whenever a token enters the board, create an additional food token. And Doubling Season, whenever you create a token, you create twice as many tokens. So that's how I was making food tokens.
Okay,
So
but
every
how
time
are you
Toski
how are you doubling up on squirrels?
doubling season. Every time a token enters the battlefield, you create twice as many tokens. These are squirrel tokens.
And how are you getting the modifiers?
If an effect would put one or more counters on a permanent, put twice as many. Plus, Seed Miser, when she forages, puts a 1/1 counter on each other squirrel you control. When you sacrifice one or more foods, create a 1/1 green squirrel. So the way it works is you forage with her, she creates a squirrel, doubling season makes me make 2 squirrels, put a counter on all the squirrels that are currently on the table, put 2 counters on every squirrel on the table.
Okay, are these artifacts or enchantments?
These are enchantments.
Are they considered artifacts in any way?
They are not considered artifacts. They would say artifact.
Hmm. Okay, go ahead. Go do what you're gonna do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no,
Does this pass muster?
yeah, go for it.
And actually, I haven't been creating as many food tokens because I forgot. So
Okay, sure. Go for it.
okay. You got 6, so you can block 3. Okay. So I don't need to cast any of this shit. I just need to keep creating more of these guys. So these are the guys that are available for attacking
Mm-hmm.
this turn.
All right.
Then I'm gonna tap 2. Tap 2. Take a food. Make 2 squirrels. And then they're gonna get counters. I gotta make sure I got enough to block whatever doesn't die. So then I'm gonna tap 2 more. Two more of these.
You done yet?
Almost. I gotta make sure I have enough squirrels. Okay. So I got 3 mana left. That is what's going to be attacking you. So remember, they all have menace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this at all. Like I'm taking out 3 of your, not even taking out. You're just taking out my guys. I'm
Yeah, I mean
distracting 3.
you're gonna distract 3 of them, and then
Yeah,
I'll do
and then that leaves
like
the rest. There's yeah,
like shit ton of damage.
yeah. You're a turd nugget.
Do you want to try against a different deck?
No. That's what you want to do? No.
If
Damn,
that's what I want to
damn,
do, no.
Look, here, look at this. The next card that was coming up.
Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. So that is actually a really good card against tokens. It will literally, toe skill go back to a 1/1. Everything that attacked will
Mhm.
just disappear
Yeah.
because they can't go to your hand.
Yeah.
So yes, that card would have that would have destroyed everything.
Yep. Yeah.
Did you have enough mana to do it?
What do I need? 4? Yeah.
Was that
I
the
had all
next
my
card you
mana.
were
I
gonna...
didn't use it. That was the
Wait,
next.
but is that...
That was
Oh,
the
that
next
was the next
card
card you
to
were gonna
draw. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, that would have... if you had that in hand, it would
Yeah.
have done some serious... Well, what would have happened was... Yeah, I mean, that would have cleared the board here of attacking creatures, and then what's left here would have
Right.
had to block next turn.
Yeah. No. So. Sucks.
It does.
Your squirrels suck.
Listen, I put a lot of time and energy into these little shits.
It shows.
So,
It shows. So, yeah. Fine. I failed to load my deck.
I mean, it failed to load. Oh, you just deleted it and loaded it up again?
I was trying to.
I'll play something different.
Why is it failing to load?
I'll play...
Hold on.
Oh, okay, we're just going to reset the whole operation.
Well, I deleted my cards and now I can't load them.
That's weird.
Yeah, so. Either. Oh, just give me my cards back. There we are. Yeah, you load up another deck. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. What do you think? Wizard Club. I think the Wizard Club deck is a little mean. Play with Crusaders. Janky as hell, but... Ooh, excuse me. We'll see if that works.
Alright, let me organize these cards again. No, that's not what I want to do. That one I can. Alright. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. It's supposed to be how many cards you have in hand, but it's glitchy. This thing doesn't quite work.
Okay. All right. Now you just changed your board, didn't you?
I changed my deck.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing with my Crusaders. So that's going to be Selesnya. It's white, green, and I got a new commander.
Fly other permanents you control as expert. You may look at the top card of your library at any time when it's on the board.
Yes, when this is on the board.
Spells and green spells from the top of the library. Okay. All right.
I was going to play the my wizard deck, but I thought this might be a little more fun.
Hold on. Give me one more moment.
Take your time.
I have returned.
Hey, what's up?
Are you ready?
No, I am going to mulligan.
Oh, I didn't even draw yet. Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready to go.
Okay. 7.
6.
Nice.
Go first.
Alright. Draw. Okay, so I'm gonna put this out tapped. And sure go. Yeah, it's on you.
Second.
Oh, okay.
Took my headset off. All right. done?
It's on you.
Okay. Sorry, I took my headset off.
Oh, all right.
Simic growth chamber.
Suck.
I don't think you can play this.
What?
Well, see, here's the thing. When it enters, you have to return a land to your hand. You can't do that, so you can't play it.
I can't do that,
Leave-
so I can't play it.
Yeah, so in order to play this land, it comes in tapped, and when it enters, return a land you control to its owner's hand. So
You
the
sure?
problem is, yes, because it taps for 2 mana. So the idea is supposed to be you have to return a basic land, or any land really, when it enters. But if you can't do the thing, then you can't play the card.
All right.
So you'd have to play a different land, and then next turn you'd have to play it.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a good card. Okay. So now I'm going to play a Plains. Hold on. Wait a minute. Fucking rules assholes on the fucking horn again. Technically, he can play it, but he has to bounce a land once it enters. So it would bounce itself. Oh. Okay. So basically what he's saying is you could technically play that card, but you would play it, then you'd have to bounce a land, which would be that land, which would go back to your hand.
Okay.
So I guess you could play it in a way to do unlimited landfall.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything besides give me the 2.
Yes, but the thing is, what you could use it for is you could. So if you wanted to, if you had, it's like your commander's a landfall commander,
Mm-hmm.
so you could put it in play, then pick it right back up again. That counts as you putting a land into play, and then you could just that way you could do it every turn if you don't have a land. So I guess you could do it like that if you wanted, but in this situation, it would. Yes. So yeah, in this situation, it would kind of be useless.
Mhm.
So that's what that land would do.
Okay, so I put down a land.
All right, fuck you. Well, I'm gonna play a Plains. That's all I can do anyway. So now it's your turn again. Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna play a Plains, and then I'm gonna play this guy because I can. It is a traveling minister, so I can tap it, and target creature gets 1/1/0 until end of turn, and I gain 1 life.
Okay.
Thank you, unknown rules master.
But that other one taps for 2.
Yeah, so it'll tap for a blue and a green.
Okay.
Now, so if you like let's say you tap it for blue, you can hold that green to do something else later. You just got to remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Didn't I just draw a card?
I hope so.
Yeah, I did.
I actually did not draw a card, but I'm not going to because I fucked up, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay, so now I'm going to put that in play, take this back, and that stays on the board now. So I don't have to worry about that nonsense.
Yes,
So now I have...
but so now you have it on the board, but it enters tapped.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so you can do that. But interestingly enough, what you could do too is you could keep that in your hand, and then when your commander's out, whenever a land you control enters, you gain 1 life and draw a card. You could put that, if you don't have any lands to draw, you could put that down and then pick it right back up again, gain 1 life and draw a card.
Yeah, true.
Like that's how that card could work.
Okay. That's a next time.
But you might need it for the mana right now. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. It is my turn. Draw a card. Untap. Play a forest. Move this person in. This is a nice one. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to put down this guy, Hamlet Captain. Whenever this creature attacks or blocks other humans you control, get +1/+1.
Okay. Good
And
for him.
that's going... You have nothing on the table,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to attack you for 1.
Got it.
So there's another way you can use that card too that I have just been informed of. So there's cards out there that let you end your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is you can play it and then immediately tap the thing that ends your turn, and then it will stay there because the bounce doesn't resolve.
Okay.
So you could do that as well. Like there's tricky bullshit you can do like that.
Okay. So is it my turn?
It is now your turn.
Okay. So 1 tapped. I'm gonna draw. Alrighty. So I'm going to beat you in the head from now on.
Sure.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to put that down. And I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm going to
Beat some
pop an
shit out of me.
enchantment
Oh.
and tap it. So now you have to play with all your hands exposed.
That's an interesting one. Okay.
All of your hands.
Your opponent plays with their hand revealed.
Hands. It's plural. So that means
I-
all of your hands have to
Your-
be revealed.
Yeah. So it's your opponent's,
Mhm.
if there are more than one opponent, plays with their hands revealed.
Oh, come
So
on.
we only have, but I only have one hand. What
Okay.
other hand would you want me to reveal?
All of them.
I don't have another one. I only got the one. So I don't know where I'm going to put. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I guess I'll put it down here where the lands usually go.
Mm-hmm.
I can put that there, or I could put it up here. I'll put it up here. That way it doesn't get lost. So there you go. That's what I got.
Mm.
Does that you feel good about yourself now?
Yeah. Thanks. Okay.
I don't know how this is going to help you, but okay.
Yes, it does. Just makes me feel better. Okay, so
This is funny.
I'm pretty much done.
The guy says, "How did he know about the secret hand?" All right, you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this stays on the board, doesn't it? Doesn't say anything about.
Enchantments stay until they're removed.
Okay, so technically I'm right.
Yeah, you can. Well, if you had multiple opponents, they would all have to show their hand.
Mm-hmm. But no,
Right.
what I'm saying is technically I'm right. Like you kind of have to play with all your cards exposed to me now.
Correct. Yes, that's how. Yes, that's how that works.
Okay, so yeah, I was right.
So it says plays with their hands. Opponents play with their hands revealed. So yes, now everybody plays with their hands revealed.
Yes, excellent.
So
Okay,
you get to be an asshole. That's fun
You're
for
welcome.
you, I guess.
You're welcome.
Uh,
I end my turn.
okay, I started mine already, so I'm gonna pay 1, 2, and I'm gonna bring out my arcane signet.
Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Okay, so you can add either white
Red
or green.
White or red, red or green, yeah.
White or green.
So we're gonna untap you.
Okay, so
And you got no blockers.
I don't have any blockers.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack with both of. Oh boy.
But
Okay, you've 2 mana. I don't know what you're gonna do, but okay.
I'll let you attack me. What's the score? 2 and so 3.
Well, I'm gonna tap this one to give this one a +1.
Okay.
So you're gonna hit with 3,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna gain 1 life.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Okay, so
No.
what are you going to do?
No, I don't like that.
Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. Okay. So you want to return the minstrel to my hand?
Yeah. He can go
Okay.
kick rocks.
Well, it's like a one banger. Okay, great. So you just take 2 damage and I don't take the health.
Yeah. You don't get a health. I'm not giving you a health.
I'm just going to bring him out next turn for like 1 mana.
Okay, so you're done?
I'm done.
Alright, I'll put that in my graveyard. Draw. I'm gonna untap. Draw. Alrighty. I'm gonna put basic land. I'm going to, so I can tap for 4 total. Okay, so dropping him in, I get to. No wait, I
Draw
can't.
2 cards.
I can't drop him in.
Okay.
I don't have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
You got 4, so.
Yeah, but I needed 5. Let's calculate. Are you reading my cards or something? You hovering over
I
them?
can't. I am just hovering. I can't see them.
Alright.
Trying to figure out a way to kill this fucking enchantment.
So.
Oh, Spore Crawler.
Alright.
3/2. Okay. That's cool.
There we go. Tap that. I end my turn.
Okie dokie. So. So I'm going to bring in, I'm going to pay 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing the Battle Sword of Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pay 1, and I'm going to equip this guy with it.
What does that do?
What it does is, whenever equipped creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it and tap up to 1 target defending player, creature defending player controls. So when he attacks, he gets a +1/+1 on him.
Okay.
And I can tap a creature that you control.
Nice. Very good.
So, yep, that's a good one. So I'm going to attack with him. End of my turn. He's going to get a +1/+1. So he's now going to be a
3/3.
3/3.
Mhm.
And I'm going to tap this creature so he can't block.
Okay.
And you're gonna take 3 damage.
Nice. Sweet. And your turn's done?
At the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Untapped. Bring this bad boy over. Draw a card. Pop down a basic land. And that's going to put me in.
You can bring that fish out now.
Yeah, bring the fish out now. Now I can draw 2 cards. Oh wait, I tapped all, right?
He's actually he's a 5-mana. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And he's only a 2/2, but you get to draw 2 cards. So
Yeah.
that's where his value is.
Yep. Okay. So I am going to.
You can attack. I can't do shit.
I'm
So
gonna attack.
I can't block it. So.
Yeah, because you're tapped.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I end my turn.
Okay, perfect. Untap. Draw. Put that plains right into the game. And let's see. What should I do? Should I get my commander out?
Alright. You got 4. You need 4. Yep.
Take my commander, put her out. And then I'm also going to tap this for. No, I'm not. Untap on that. Tap, 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 tap. And I'm going to bring out my cleric.
Okay. takes 1.
So that's just 1 mana?
And you can tap it to add +1.
Yeah, but I can't tap when they got Summoning Sickness.
Yeah.
So they just act as blockers right now.
Okay.
And then you attacked with that, so
I can only block with this.
you can only block with this, except I'm not going to let you do that. So you're going to attack for 4. Because I get a +1/+1. I'm going to tap that fish. And you're going to take 4 damage.
Okay. You done?
I am done. Here we
Alright.
go.
Untapped. Draw. Alrighty. And this guy goes over here. And I'll drop this here. And I'm going to tap. Going to tap this guy here.
Guy seems to make a lot of appearances.
Yeah, I only have 1.
You can only have 1.
Yeah, I only have 1. Cha-cha-cha. Which mana do I have left? I can make 5. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. I am going to actually going to just attack blindly.
Okay. With
Yep.
with a 2/2 and a 3/2.
Yeesh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna block the 2/2 with my. No, I'm not. Because you have open mana. That's a trap. So I'm gonna take the 5 damage.
Okay, eat it up.
Because you have something in there to fuck with me.
Righty. Oh yeah, this. Did I?
Don't
No,
play
I didn't.
poker.
I didn't use it, so I still have that mana.
You still up, yeah.
Okay. Okay, my turn's done.
Okay. Ah, an angelic quartermaster.
Ooh, very nice.
But we're not gonna use that. So
That's 5 mana right there, boy.
yeah, it's expensive. She's an expensive one.
Hmm.
An angel. Oh, I can also look at the top card of my deck at any time.
Oh yeah, because you summoned in your thing.
Yep, and I can play cards from there at any time.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
So,
So I am going to do. I'm going to do some things. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move. I'm going to pay 1.
Mhm.
I'm going to move this. The battle sword is going to move over to be attached to my commander.
Okay, so that gets a +1 counter, right?
If I attack. When I attack, it gets a +1 counter. And I can tap a target defending creature, which I don't have to worry about too much. Now, you only have a 1/1. So what I will do is... let's see. I'm going to tap the Minstrel. And I'm going to give this guy 5/2. And he's going to have, and then I get 1 health. And then they're both going to attack, which is going to give her a 1/1. And it's going to tap that elf. It's going to tap this guy. This elf gets tapped. So you're going to get hit for 5, 10.
All right, my turn.
And then that goes down to a 2/2. This gets tapped. This gets tapped. These come back here. Oh no. Oh man, these cards all got fucked up. That's okay. What are you doing?
Well, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're good. These are tapped.
Okay. My turn.
It's your turn.
Untapped. Trosky. Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna bring this guy over here. Wait. Oh. What do I need? 3. So I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll bring this one up.
All right, Commander.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna put this out here, tapped.
Okay.
But I gain a life,
And you draw a card.
and I draw a card. Draw. And I still got some mana. So. Hmm.
Wide open.
What's up?
I'm wide open.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing. No, you still have mana though.
I do. But you can see all my cards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this one has flash. Oh, but you need 2 white. Okay.
I have 2 white.
You do?
Yeah, the Arcane Signet.
Alright, so you can summon that.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack.
Okay. For how
Huge.
much? 3,
Yeah.
5. All right, I'll take the 5 damage.
Sweet. Okay. Tap. And I am going to. Can I still summon if it's my turn?
You're in the second main phase, so you can still cast spells.
Okay. So since I didn't tap that mana, I'm gonna tap it now and bring out that guy.
Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. This creature. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so I can't chump what's called chump block. So I can't block it with like a 1/1 token.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now I end my turn.
Okay, cool. Untap. We'll draw my card. This will be a hidden grotto, which I will play. I get to surveil
Yeah,
1.
I see it. Top card.
Surveil. I'm actually going to put that into the graveyard. I don't want that card. So then I am going to. Let's see, I need to pay 2, 1, 2. And I'll bring out the Quartermaster. And Angelic Quartermaster enters the battlefield, puts a 1/1 counter on up to 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to tap the Minstrel and give her a +1, take 1 health. And I will attack. Actually, oddly enough, you will be able to block him, so there's no point in attacking with him, but I will attack with my commander. She is now going to get another +1 for attacking, so she is a 8/7 with flying, which means you need a flyer to block it, which you do not have. Flyer or reach.
You're cheating. I should have summoned that damn flyer. Okay, you suck. I went the wrong path.
It's okay.
Alright, so I take 3 L's.
You take 3, but that's all right.
I'm done for the night. I should have summoned this guy.
Let me see.
Because then this guy would have got a buff.
Oh, yeah. Each creature you control with
Flying.
a 1/1 counter on it had no will. So anybody with a 1/1 counter on it gets flying. So that means you want to put 1/1 counters on stuff. Which I'm trying to say you don't have anything in the table to do that. But still, it's a 4/4 flyer which you could use to block.
Alrighty. I'm done for the night.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for stopping by.
No problem. I will I'll talk to you later, I guess.